So Canva is one of my favorite visual reporting tools. It just makes the process of creating high quality visual reports much easier and faster. But there are still times, especially when you're working with a team, that your report has to be delivered in Microsoft Word. But that doesn't mean you have to stop using Canva entirely. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take a visual report or a visual report template that you created in Canva and export it into Microsoft Word. And we'll do it with a little help from our old friend, Adobe Acrobat. Oh, hey boss, how's it going?
Chris, I need your report to be amazingly designed.
Oh, sure thing, no problem. That's my job.
Oh, and one more thing. It needs to be created in Microsoft Word.
But that's not possible. I mean, how do you create something amazing in Microsoft Word? It can't be done.
I don't want any excuses, just results.
So in order to use this approach, you're going to need a licensed version of Adobe Acrobat Pro. I'm a designer, so I already pay for Adobe Creative Cloud, which gives me Acrobat Pro as part of the subscription. But even if you have no use for the full Creative Cloud subscription, depending on how much time you spend reporting, a license just for Acrobat Pro might be a worthwhile investment. Not only does it let you do the export things I'll show you in a minute, it can also help tremendously in improving your report's accessibility. Step 1. So first we need a Canva report. And instead of just grabbing something generic, let's create a quick report template. I use Canva to create all sorts of documents. And usually when it's just me designing, I'll simply create the design entirely in Canva and then export to PDF to share it with others. But if you know you'll be working inside Microsoft Word, we can use Canva to give the design a jumpstart by creating a template. Then over the next couple of steps, we'll take that template and bring it into Word as a docx file. Since we're creating a template, we don't need a finished report. We can create the design before we even put pen to paper. Search through Canva's templates and find a style that you like. Then adjust the colors, fonts, and supporting visuals to meet your own company's style guide requirements. I suggest you have the following pages designed as part of your template: a cover page and a table of contents, section breaks and spacing pages, general content pages, and then any specialty pages that you know you'll need, such as case study pages, chart pages, table pages, etc. Now that you have your basic template, it's time to download it as a PDF. Click on the download button in Canva. You'll have the option to download as PDF standard or PDF print. The PDF print version is going to have a larger file size. If your main report is going to be shared mostly via the web, which most reports are these days, you can go ahead and just download the standard. It's still going to print just fine for those that print. Now, if you are working with a print shop and want to have the highest quality printed report, definitely go ahead and download as PDF print. Step 3. Now that we have the PDF downloaded, we'll want to open it up in Adobe Acrobat Pro. This step is really easy. Just go to File, Export to, Microsoft Word, Word document. Change to whatever file name you want and save it as a docx. Step 4. Anytime you export a file from one file type into another, it's a good idea to check the results before sharing. Here are the things that you should check. Did any of the fonts change? For example, the one that I used when putting together this how-to video was called Leak Spartan, and that font isn't on my computer. In the Word version, that font became Tahoma. Do any of your pages look wonky? Changes in fonts can also make a page look weird and require some tweaking. Some of your graphics might also convert in a strange way. Your goal in all of this is to make something that your team can edit and use, so make sure that they can. I found this approach works really well most of the time, but it's not without its flaws, And it might take a little trial and error on the Canva side to end up with something that still looks great in Word. So that's it for today's how-to. For more data design tricks, tools, and tutorials, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel below. It's like a box. It should say subscribe on it. Just go ahead and click that. Yeah, it's down there. Go ahead. Just click it. Click it. All right. Thanks.